thousands of reported drone sightings.
I saw about 10 drones in total, literally around the apartment complex.
Igniting a nationwide mystery.
What is that?
We had something that was low flying at us.
And as more and more reports of these drones come pouring in.
The people in New York and New Jersey have a lot of questions, and they're not getting good enough answers.
On December 4th, 2024, Florham Park Police Chief Joseph Orlando issued an unprecedented warning. The drones weren't random. They were targeting vital infrastructure, water reservoirs, electrical transmission lines, police stations, train depots, and military bases. Within days, similar reports would flood in from 6 other states. But it wasn't just where these objects appeared. It was what they were doing there. Welcome to The Swarm. I'm Johnny Lama. Over the past 2 weeks, we've explored the wave of drone sightings that began at Picatinny Arsenal and the theories trying to explain them. Tonight, we examine the pattern that terrified federal officials, why these objects specifically targeted our most sensitive infrastructure. By mid-December, the sightings had spread beyond New Jersey to California, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. The FAA responded by imposing emergency restrictions over 22 utility sites. But even these unprecedented measures couldn't stop what was happening. The drones appeared nightly, starting just after sunset and extending into early morning. They hovered over water supplies, power grids, and military installations. At Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio, they forced a complete shutdown of airspace. Governor Phil Murphy called it a wake-up call about America's vulnerability to drone incursions. But here's what makes this pattern so disturbing. If these were just authorized research flights, as the White House later claimed, why target our most sensitive infrastructure? What were they searching for? And why did President Trump, on his first day back in office, demand immediate answers about what was happening in our skies? By mid-December, the pattern became impossible to ignore. PSEG, New Jersey's main energy producer, confirmed drones hovering over 2 nuclear power plants in Salem County. At Stewart International Airport in New York, a drone sighting forced a complete shutdown of operations. But here's where the story takes a dark turn. A viral TikTok video by aerospace expert John Ferguson, shared by Joe Rogan and reaching millions, suggested these weren't random flights. They were searching for something specific. The only reason they would fly that low is because they're trying to smell something on the ground, Ferguson stated in his video, which garnered over 1.5 million views. The theory gained traction when Belleville Mayor Michael Mellum appeared on Fox TV's Good Day New York, asking, "What might they be looking for? Maybe that's radioactive material." The timing was extraordinary. On December 5th, the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission issued an alert about medical equipment containing radioactive material lost in transit from the NASA Cancer Center in Newfield, New Jersey. Social media erupted with speculation about a possible connection. One viral post claimed an agency called the Office of Global Access was conducting a massive counter-terror operation to detect gamma rays linked to possible WMDs. The Department of Energy quickly denied any connection, but the pattern of drone appearances over military bases, nuclear facilities, and critical infrastructure raised disturbing questions. News Nation reporter Rich McHugh, embedded with law enforcement, witnessed over 50 drones himself. If this is not the military, it is even more terrifying. These things look like they are fixed wing and they have multiple lights. By mid-December, as sightings continued to spread, Governor Phil Murphy deployed sophisticated drone detection equipment across New Jersey. The Pentagon shipped anti-drone technology called Drone Buster, a handheld jammer used by the Army and Marines. Yet despite this advanced technology, something puzzling happened. The equipment detected nothing. As one DHS official admitted, we have not corroborated any of the reported visual sightings with electronic detection. Even more disturbing, at Naval Weapons Station Earl, where military personnel confirmed multiple drone incursions, their robust security measures and advanced detection capabilities failed to identify the objects. By January 2025, the drone sightings had stopped as mysteriously as they began. The FBI's investigation uncovered no suspects and recovered no drones. The FAA's flight restrictions over 22 locations quietly expired. But here's what makes this pattern so disturbing. These weren't random flights. They specifically targeted our most vulnerable infrastructure: water reservoirs, power grids, military bases. At Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio, they forced a complete shutdown of airspace. On his first day back in office, President Trump demanded answers. I can't imagine it's an enemy, or people would have gotten blown up all over. Next time on The Swarm, the military connection that changed everything. 17 bases reporting identical sightings, the RAF encounters in the UK, and the pattern that suggests these objects weren't just observing us. They were searching for something specific.